Hello, everybody, and thank you for stopping by. I would like to thank all of you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I really love my viewers. I really do. And I hope I'm giving you information to make you think and, prepare. But today, this is more of a funny story. And I got, I'm sure that all of us have gotten in conversations with different people about what we think is going to happen in the future. And there was a conversation a man was talking about that he thinks the government's going to come and they're going to kick your door down and they're going to take everything you have. And so he's got it all spread out in different places and, so they don't get it all. And he proceeded to show all these things that he had gotten that were great value and, everything. And I said, wow, that must have cost you quite a bit of money. And he goes, oh, a few $100. I go, oh. I said, how'd you pay for all that? And he goes, oh, I used my bank card. I said, you didn't at least use cash? He goes, no, what for? And I said, I don't know. I kind of thought you would, I personally wouldn't have chose that particular store to go to buy anyhow. I said, haven't you noticed the big cameras as you go into the front? Haven't you ever seen your face pop up at the self-checkout when you are self-checking out? I said, haven't you noticed the gates that they built at the front door? Now, those gates are on the inside of the store. I wondered about it when I first saw them, and I said, why do they got these gates here? And the first thing maybe it's to keep people out. Well, keep them out of where? Because they have two doors for you to come in, and if you were trying to keep somebody out, I would think you would have put it right after the first door. You wouldn't have put it right after the second door because that appears that you're actually trying to stop people from going out because it's right before the door to leave. And I told him, I said, don't you find that kind of thing odd? You got children. Didn't your wife or you put up baby gates that you used to keep the children in a particular room so they couldn't get out of that room and get into another area of the house? So what do you think they're doing there? And it didn't make sense to me that here he was so concerned about what the government might do to him, but that he would actually use his bank card that has all of his information on it. And it ties him directly to the purchase that he had just made. And he had bought quite a bit to stock and store. It was a lot more than you would think anybody would use in a normal week. Most people don't use 25 cans of green beans or 30 cans of sweet peas and humongous boxes of Aunt Jemima pancake mix. It's just not something that most people would use in a week. Even just the average person looking at that would say, this isn't groceries for a week. No one comes in here and buys, bags and bags and bags and bags of great value rice. I think he cleaned the whole store out. So they had to know that he was purchasing at the store. And I just said to him, that just doesn't make sense. That you would do something like that and go into that type of store that has cameras. Everybody has their own opinion, their own idea of what they think Walmart is up to and what they're doing. But it seems to me if you, thought the same way this person thought, you would not have done that. Their places, cameras are filled everywhere. They want to know what their customers are purchasing. It's just natural that they want to know. It's called, what do you call it, business, What is your customers like? How much are they buying? Do they find this product more favorable over another? It's keeping track. That's how big businesses stay in business, by knowing what their customers purchase and how much of it they purchase. And I told him, haven't you seen enough negative information out there about this particular store that it would make you think twice about going in and doing something like that and making those kind of purchases? And he just looked at me shocked. Well, what's the big deal? And I just said, oh no, never mind. I don't think he caught it. I don't think he understood. And that kind of surprised me. I just, but then again, people do strange and odd things, and I thought that odd and strange, and I just wanted to share it. I hope that you guys are not doing the same. If you are preparing, you think something really terrible is happening, I hope, or is going to happen, I hope you don't do what he was doing. I don't think it would be advisable. But that's just me. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. Those gates, for me, was just the last straw. I used to buy olive oil from Walmart. Not anymore. I won't even go for olive oil. I go elsewhere to get even my olive oil now. I just don't feel comfortable. Those gates, to me, is the last straw. Something's not right. And I don't think you're ever going to get a truthful answer from anybody there. I mean, after all, if they've got something up their sleeve, do you think they're really going to tell you? Doubtful. Very, very doubtful. Businesses don't do that sort of thing. But when a store has to put gates on the inside, something's wrong. And I just would prefer to go elsewhere. They don't have anything there that I feel that I just have to buy from them. I can make choices at other stores, but that's just me. You don't have to do what I say, but I would be careful. Wouldn't be taking my bank card in there and stocking and storing and giving out my information so freely. I definitely wouldn't do that. But we all are different. But I did want to share that because I do think it's important. If you're going to do it, and you're going to buy that much, don't do it that way.